but you're still a baby. Like how
I'm
old
still
are
a
you?
baby.
How old are you?
38.
30. Oh, okay. I thought you were a little bit younger than that. See,
How young did you think I was?
I don't know, like 22. No, just kidding.
22. Oh man.
I just thought you looked rough for your age. No, just kidding. As we're rolling here, I think we are coming into spring. I think maybe the temperature's getting a little bit nicer. So today we're gonna talk a little bit about some home tips that I think you need to do in order to make sure you don't end up with a swimming pool in your basement.
Or your yard.
Yeah, well,
I mean,
the yard.
Well, I mean, the yard usually dictates what's going to end up in your basement.
Well,
right?
that could be, but I mean, maybe you do want a swimming pool in your basement, and some
Indoor
people,
pools, man, are the way to go nowadays.
I can tell you, some people will have that automatically just from trusting those freeze-proof outdoor taps or bibs, whatever you want to call them. So
yeah, there's that. I've seen a few blown up this year.
I had one blow up on us, and it I didn't even know. Right, I go outside in the spring, I hook up the hose,
the frost-free taps aren't actually like fully foolproof. Like
yeah, no, I shut mine off every year.
You have to
now
still pull that top cap off. There's still maintenance that has to go with it.
Well, but they don't tell. So here's the biggest problem: is no one tells you that stuff, so no one knows about it.
Even
so
though it says printed on the top of the cap, please remove during winter months.
No, I get it, but people
don't know,
people don't think about these things, and they don't know. And someone just told them this is a frost-proof tap.
Yeah.
And so in their mind, it's like, oh, and I'm willing to wager, and I don't have any grounds for this, but someone probably said this is a maintenance-free frost-proof tap, and they install them.
Well, new builds, they don't even put a shut-off valve for them anymore.
Yeah, no, ours didn't have a shut-off valve.
No,
they
just assume that it's going to.
When it blew up, I had the plumber come in. He put in a ball valve shut off,
Yep.
and then he put a new bib out. And but it's not a frost-proof one. And I shut it off, and then I drain it inside. I've got the little valve to turn off.
Yeah,
drain it, and then done. And then I don't have to worry about it. But you know, these are all things that probably get missed by people, and they just.
Well, that's
don't think of them.
That's one thing. I mean, hey, if you don't know, you don't know. It's the same thing with. Like some pump drainage, right? So you're supposed to pull off that small little flex line every fall and throw on either a bigger corrugated pipe or
just let it go. Yeah.
Or let it go. If you want to have a pool of water up against you. So if you want to just have that vicious cycle of like water going out and coming back in, then just don't put anything on it at all. If you want to make sure it's like navigated away from the foundation properly, then you just throw either a PVC pipe on it, like a bigger PVC pipe, or one of those corrugated bigger hoses that are meant for weeping tile. I had a
client call me, and they're like, our sump pump hose is like super hot. And I'm like, is your sump pump running? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I bet you're frozen outside. So no idea how long the sump pump was running.
It actually
heated the water.
Holy.
And the pipe was warm, and I'm like, So anyways, took it off. They got it thawed out, and everything was fine. They might need to replace that sump pump.
I got soaked.
Oh, yeah?
I did again, possession day inspection for the clients. During the inspection process, before they bought it, some pump wasn't working, so the biggest thing I showed up on possession day, and then they wanted me to make sure that the pump was replaced. So I went and tested. I'm like, man, it's just cycling. Well, I go outside. Of course, there's like a foot of snow or 2 feet of snow like against the house. So I'm trying to get back there. It's like a small little wedge spot between the fence and the house, 2 cantilevers, and I fell. And I grabbed the pipe, and the whole pipe it broke. And blew all over me. So that was. That would have been good. I went back inside. I'm like, I'm soaked. Your sump pump is not working just fine.
There is definitely a bunch of small little things you can do around your house to make sure that you don't create that pool in your basement, unless you want one. I mean, it's up to you, right? But things like just making sure your downspouts are down right now, because it is freezing and thawing so much right now. That's important. Snow away from the foundation if you can do it. Window wells especially. Like I did a video the other day about that one. Mine was full of snow, and I'm like, do as I say, not as I do. But it's, there's a bunch of little things like that, you know, even making sure the grading's good around your window. But I would say to me the biggest couple things would downspouts down, snow away from the foundation. And it's not like you have to go crazy. Just if there's a ton against your house, just shovel it away. Yeah. So it's a little less water coming into.
Do you got like 6 inches of snow left, or even like? Yeah, anywhere between 6 and 12 inches of snow against your house is fine.
Yeah.
But if you have like a 4-foot drift against your house, then, try to plug it away a little bit. 3 to 4 feet away from the house would be recommended.
Some things people don't even think about in the winter, too, is stuff like, hey, are your exhaust vents from your dryer covered? Your gas meter, is that covered in snow? Like all those things impede and need to be dealt with. And I get it. It's cold outside. No one wants to be outside doing these things, but they are important in the whole scheme of things. And now's a great time to test your sump pump, I think. Make sure that's working perfectly fine, so that if you need to...
And never turn them off. I do a lot, like, again, a lot of inspections, sometimes on vacant houses and stuff like that. They have the sump pump there. The sump pumps are full, like right to the top. Because we had that... Winter's weird sometimes. We get that 1 week of zero temperature, right? And all of a sudden we go back down to -30. Everyone thinks, well, the ground's still frozen. There is a little bit of seepage that does come through those pipes and obviously fills that pit up. And I'm finding a lot of them that are full right to the top. And of course, you test it, doesn't work because the power's off. So then we talk to the other agents, the selling side, and be like, hey, do you mind if I turn it on, make sure it works? They're usually fine with it. And I just tell them, like, hey, I'm leaving it on. Like, your float's acting the way it's supposed to be acting, so I'm leaving it on.
No
if the float is broken, then I turn it back off, let them know. But yeah, don't turn them off. Like, they're meant to be on all the time. They're meant to run as long as you, like I said, clear away the pipe away from the outside of the house so it doesn't freeze up and cause that continuous cycle back. Then you should be fine. Same thing with the window wells. Like you made a good point about window wells. That's a huge factor I'm finding right now in the industry is grading, actually, even at windows. So, builders put in the galvanized window well. They do it the way it's supposed to be done. They have the weeping tile pipe that's inside the window well, but they put the grading to the bottom of the sill. So your grading should never be
so if anything happens, it's over the sill.
The only thing is like that pipe, even though it is below grade and maybe not frozen, but we did have that little bit of melt. If the pipe did get a frozen clump of ice in it below that 4 inches of grade, now we have a plug pipe. Now we're getting window water building up to the window sill, and they're not waterproof. Like,
my favorite is actually when you see the weeping pipe come above the window.
That also happens too. So like cutting that pipe too.
That's my favorite.
It should be about 6 inches below your window well, right?
It's designed to capture the water and let it go somewhere.
Exactly, and then that's like an emergency. Like, I have 6 inches of water now in my window well. At least you can notice that before it's too late, and you have like a whole bunch of water coming into your basement. So that is a big leak point. People think that their foundations are toast. It's actually not their foundations at all. It's the windows. Right. So big maintenance tip there for sure.
Something that people will find this time of year too that comes up, and they automatically think their basement's leaking, which it's not the case. Is you will see maybe some little bit of water on the floor in your basement, and what's happening there is that the concrete's actually building some frost. And that's just melting and coming down, and it's in the air gap between the framing and the insulation and all that stuff that it happens.
And that's where a lot of that efflorescence shows up, right? We get that chalky, powdery substance in your basement, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, my basement's leaking," but it's really not. It's
not. I mean, our way of doing some of these things aren't ideal, and there's lots of hybrid systems out there today that are better that you can do when you frame basements and insulate them. So, but that's something. If you see that in your basement, don't immediately assume you got a leak, because you might not. It could just be a little bit of a melt from the frost on the concrete, which again isn't ideal and you really don't want, but it's the way it's framed.
Exactly. So. It's tips is, windows and doors still need to have that seal gasket. They're going to be doing some spring cleaning soon, so definitely want to make sure that they're not full of dirt and debris.
Minor. Jeez.
Minor. Well, those are all things. Hey, you can prolong the life of your windows if you clean them.
Sure.
I
don't know.
Are you a window salesman now?
Yes.
Don't clean the windows.
Don't clean the windows.
There's just little things like that. That's all things to chalk up into your maintenance requirements. But definitely downspouts. Definitely gutter cleaning. Hopefully you did it before fall time. If not, or before winter. Usually when all the leaves go off, people go up there just for that last little span of warm temperature. They clean them all out before we get to winter, but some people don't. So that might be something that you might have to deal with in that spring melt. If you do have that spillover coming over your gutters, then you probably have full gutters. So, and usually where it plugs up is right where the downspout is. And then it gets stuck in there, and then nothing drains.
Ours was when I cleaned ours last. They were full of shingle, like
pebbling.
From the it was crazy how deep it was. I'm washing it out. It's all coming down the downspout.
See, that's because Murray didn't do his roof in time. Don't just get
my roof got done.
It got done, but it was the old shingle stuff, right?
Well, hey, I didn't have any water coming into my house.
Didn't have any water. I always
roofs are crazy expensive.
Come on. I always wait till there's about 5 buckets of water full.
I don't wait for that at all. But the hailstorm that ripped through here 2 years ago, 3 years ago now was the that was the death of our
this area got hit hard.
Yeah, that was the death of our roof.
I won't tell you where Murray lives, but yeah, it got hit hard. No, I had a lot of actual inspections happen for insurance claims.
Yeah.
They want to know from a third party, obviously, what's going on with their shingles and gutters and stuff like that, because the client sends them pictures was it actually hail damage or did you hit it with a golf ball, right? Some maintenance is here. We're going into the spring melt. We are going to get some seasonal ups by the end of the week. I think +5 is Thursday already, and
so things are going to melt rapidly and potentially cause problems because it's going to freeze and thaw and freeze and thaw and freeze and thaw, right? So it's not going to be just a melt and you're gone. So get some ice melts, get your shovels, keep everything clean. But I mean, there's tons of stuff you could do. Every month I share a little maintenance list with clients.
Yeah, he's super good at it.
Super. Who is this guy? Through social media, I share it. If anyone looks at it, I have no idea. But anyways, I think some people do. I have had some people. I stopped doing it for a while.
He got all the tip points from me and then stole it. Just kidding. No, he
I
does.
Don't go to Ryan for any tips.
Don't go. Yeah, no tips. Especially driving. But no, it's we're at that point now. No, Murray's got some good content on his page. Always visit his, follow him and everything like that. If you need to know,
you don't have to follow me. Just look at it. I mean, or whatever. I don't care.
Give him a follow.
I'm not trying to be Insta famous here.
The two here. We got Easter coming up.
Yep.
So
what?
So
Easter's coming.
Do you do any big plans for Easter?
No, we just have we do a dinner.
Yeah.
Family dinner thing here with my wife's side, and that's about it. Nothing. I think we're hosting this year, so it'll be a little bit. So I'm not a big turkey guy. So if we're hosting, it's usually some other kind of meat. You guys, you do anything crazy?
Well, I got the younger kids, right? Yeah. So he needs to have his golden egg hunt, right? So he needs to find that golden egg, and he knows about it. So it has to be out. But I found an egg. It's this big.
Yep.
So I'm going to fill it with something. I just don't know exactly what's going to be in there yet. But so I got to go hide that one around. No, yeah, same thing. Just some family, a couple family dinners and stuff like that. The egg hunt. And then his birthday is right after Easter. So it's transition right from Easter into birthday mode again. So
yeah, my birthday's right after Easter too.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
All right.
It is.
Yeah. Mine passed.
Yeah, I know, but you're still a baby. How old are you?
38.
30. Oh, okay. I thought you were a little bit younger than that. See.
How young did you think I was?
I don't know, 22. No,
22. Oh man.
I just thought you looked rough for your age. No,
there we go. All right, he had to give the poke. So the makeup artist that we had didn't work out, or what?
I guess not. Yeah, I would. I would. No, I was thinking you were I don't know, 35ish, something like that. I don't know.
Well, yeah.
I never asked. Yeah, well, good math. Jeez.
Jesus.
Well, 10 years ago, I was 38.
No, I'm 38. Yeah, nothing's really changed. It's just another day. You just go through it. You just do it all
I had one
again.
person tell me that every year it's just, what was it? You get older, fatter, and balder. So,
yeah. Well, after our first video, the camera, I looked at our video and I'm like, man, the camera really added 10 pounds, maybe 20 to myself.
Well,
so
it's actually 30.
Then I made the bike joke about pedaling the bike.
I was just going to bring that up.
And so I went on a diet. So I'm on a pretty good diet right now. And I actually feel a lot better, cutting sugar out of my life.
But sugar is gold.
To a degree. I mean, but then my birthday was yesterday, so I got a little carried away with cake.
Yeah, well, there you go. But whatever you do, make sure it's something you can stick to, because if you go too drastic, you're never going to stick to it.
I'm not drastic with it. I'm just
you're never going to do
just
it.
eating better.
I've been through these up and down cycles over the past couple of years of, hey, you get like super lean and then
I'm not here for like the super lean and mean thing, but it's like just not feeling dragged out all day about from.
I think part of your gimmick is you're like a little more intimidating when you come to the inspection. So if you like lean up, then people will be like, "Who is this guy?"
Oh, that was a long time ago.
Who sent the 5-year-old to do my home inspection?
Oh, the 5. Well, I can bring him if you want.
I can bring him.
He knows a lot, but not enough.
Well, as you told us, he knows how to kick your.
Well, yeah, because can't really do the whole.
We're completely off topic. That's okay. You guys don't want to hear about home
Let's
maintenance anyways. So we don't want to talk about home maintenance. They don't want to know about home maintenance.
Let's kick this one off, and we'll wrap it up. We'll see you guys on the next one. Hopefully, we'll have some great content again for you. Hopefully, you guys
we'll do better. We promise.
We'll do better. We're already setting ourselves up for failure. But no, we'll have some. If you guys
we've created some good highlight reels. We got the not so interesting stuff.
We're a highlight podcast.
Yeah, like we got the not so interesting stuff in the middle, and then we got some highlights on the end.
Yeah,
the
exactly.
Right?
So we like to still have a little bit of fun with it. So if you guys still have anything that you wish to hear from us about, or have a topic for us about that you guys are like, hey, we really want to know about this, and we can make it kind of hilarious along the way. So let us know. Yeah, we can kind of research it. We can maybe help you out with a problem you're having. Yeah. And guide you through it. So,
and give us a like, follow, and share while you're at it, because even if you don't like it anyways.
Yeah, exactly.
And, just hit that thumbs up just for fun.
Yeah, exactly. Just view it.
Yeah. That's all we want.
All right. See you guys on the next one.
Okay. Take care. Talk soon.
Bye.